Awesome, thank you. Great job to the other presenters that came before me. I'm excited to be here with you, Tim Pranger from Appli. We launched Appli to work with community banks and credit unions to turn site visitors into shoppers through engagement. Shoppers are really, really easy to understand if you start to look at what they really want. Aside from building trust, they need to know three things. And these three things are pretty basic. You can probably tell that I shop a lot by what I'm wearing. Those things are, how much does it cost? How quickly can I get it? And can I qualify? And when we don't answer those questions, we open the door for competitors to come in and start selling what they can do. If they can answer that question, if they can meet that need, we allow people like LendingTree, Rocket Mortgage, and others to come in and take those customers and members away from us because they're providing that information right away. Today, we're going to look at the demo from two perspectives. So the first perspective is, what am I getting greeted with today when I land on a mortgage page from a bank or a credit union today? So if I go ahead and click over, typically it's going to look like this. I actually had, I don't know if anyone here is familiar with Figma, but I used their AI tool and I said, build me a site that looks like a credit union mortgage page, and this is what it spat out. I feel like it did pretty good. I'm not going to lie. Mortgage loans to help you settle in, loans to help you get into your home. What do we offer? Competitive rates, flexible terms. All of those things are fantastic. But at the end of the day, they don't tell me how much this costs, what I'm getting, how quickly I can get it, or even if I can qualify. So we have to understand what these shoppers are doing as they come to the site. Now let's look at what this could look like if you deployed Appli and started to convert from 1% or 2% to 15%. So at Appli, we can embed directly into your authenticated or unauthenticated pages, drive shopping experiences that meet them where they are, while collecting valuable first-party data. So if we look at a couple of different users that are coming to this page, some of them might say, you know what, I know what I want, I know I'm well qualified, I know what my credit score is, I can get that loan very, very easily. And they can engage, you get all of that data on the back end, and we can get them either in touch with a lender, or we can get them straight into an application. Both are huge wins. Now, a lot of community banks and credit unions are serving an underserved community that doesn't necessarily know if they can even qualify for that product that they're interested in. So here, as someone that's coming to the site, again, we know the payment, but let's see if I can qualify. So let's see the down payment here. You know, the loan term might be 30 years again. The credit tier, you know, it could be good, and we can adjust the rates based on your rates and your tiers automatically every single day. So it doesn't matter how frequently those rates are changing, we can keep them updated and allow that shopping experience to go through. And if you're not offering loans to certain segments or certain credit tiers, you can immediately inform them that, hey, don't hit apply now. You don't want that hard credit check. Let's talk about what the next best step might be for you. Let's, in this scenario, though, assume that I've got great credit and that I've got good annual income. Maybe we've got dual incomes, things are working out for me, and I've got low monthly debt. Once I hit that button, we can actually get a personalized qualification overview that's based on your community banks or credit unions' lending standards. This is a confidence score that's predicting the likelihood that they would be to qualify for that product. Rather than saying, you know what, go ahead, take a chance, go ahead and apply. We have no clue what's going to happen to you on the other side. Do the hard pull. You can start to inform them of what they're actually looking at in real time, and you can take your AI that you've spent hundreds of thousands of dollars on embedding that widget in the lower right-hand screen, which I built the other day right there for you, directly into your page and personalize that content to that borrower. So now they have an understanding of what they need to do, why they're in that situation that they're in, and they can either become a lead or a converted application for you. All of this data is tracked on the back end, so you're collecting first-party data whether they convert or not, and then once they convert, you're handing your lending and marketing teams warm leads that came directly to you looking for your products and services. Now let's say, you know, I've gone through this journey, I've already bought this house, you know, I've been in it for a couple of years now, and I've got some equity that I want to put into use. At that point, I can actually come in and say, hey, you know what, I need a guided experience. You know, I got about $30,000 worth of stuff that I want to do. My mortgage balance, I've been really working hard. I've paid it down to $332. And now I can check the value of my home directly on your site. So I don't have to go to a third-party site. I don't have to be authenticated. I can sit here and say, hey, let's check the value of my home. And this is actually a house that I used to own. So when the value comes up, you can judge me for selling it way too early. So let's get that. Just make sure we got that. There we go. Perfect. We'll get the estimated home value here. And that's actually going to look at current property data right there for them and pull that total value in. So now you have all of this information, how much they're looking for, the address that they're in, the home value that they have that's actually real-time data, and you can offer them actual HELOC rates and different things like that and payments that are going to fit into what they're shopping for. Again, the goal is to collect this data, create first-party interactions, and leverage the technology to grow revenue so you get higher conversions across those products. And what that looks like is this. You'll start to see loan conversion values, deposit conversion values, deposit and auto or whatever loan conversion values you're looking at, average loan amounts across different products and perspectives, most common cities that people are coming to you from, conversion charts, most active days that people are coming to you to shop. All of this data is then supercharged and given right back to you so you guys can make decisions on how you market, how your lenders talk to prospective borrowers, and then how your AI is actually leveraging these experiences to personalize every single site visitor's shopping engagement with you. So at Appli, if you're interested in learning more about how we can do this or how you can leverage that data day in and day out to supercharge loan growth and deposit growth, stop by my booth. Thanks so much, everyone.